Okay, I'm here at the 2015 Junior Nationals with Courtney King, who is one of our professional bikini competitors. She just won the Dennis James, and we're going to just kind of demonstrate the proper technique for bikini posing today. So with no further, Courtney is going to actually walk out on stage like she would as a competitor, and what you would see if you're actually the judge. Okay, Courtney. Now, yep. As you watch Courtney, you're going to see her eyes are always on the judges, okay? Because you, as an athlete, you want to walk out with, you've done all the work. You want to walk out and have that confidence that I am the best I can be. That's what you want to portray to the judges, okay? And when Courtney got to the center, she does a front, and then she'll do her rear pose. And again, but she's always kind of looking back as an athlete, and then you're going to turn back to the front. As an athlete, what you're going to do actually is you're going to put your own kind of personality into it. Yes, you're going to look at some of the pros or some of the people that you want to emulate, but you want to get your own personality involved.
Yes.
What you feel comfortable with.
Right, most definitely. And everyone on stage is different, different poses work better with different people. You see lots of girls pose this way, and then some women pose this way. So it really is about finding what works for your body and, kind of going it, like you said, showing your personality on stage that way and bringing the best package you can with the right angles and stuff.
Yep, and the bottom line is you have to, as a competitor, you have to feel comfortable with the moves that you're doing, because that will come across from a judging standpoint.
Yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
Yes. Okay. Now, one of the things, though, when you first start out and you're walking out and you get to that center, that's kind of like your 5-10 seconds for yourself. You're going to present your body how you think it looks the best. It's still a front pose and a back pose, but you can, like I said, you can put a little bit more personality into it. Once we get to the comparison part of it, then the judges are going to or less direct how you're supposed to present yourself.
Yes.
So if I was a judge now, I'm judging Courtney. Okay, so as a bikini competitor, you're going to face forward, so you're going to do your front pose. And there's always some angling involved with it, which is fine. But sometimes at some of the shows, whether they're amateur or professionals, it will be very close between 2 or 3 of the competitors, and the head judge might say to you, I need you to stand straight on a little bit. And they do want you to stand straight on. So yes. So then Courtney's, yes, again, the leg out to the side is fine, but basically her torso is still facing the judges. It just gives us a little bit better view and a little bit better, because now we're comparing more apples to apples as opposing oranges to oranges with the angles.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I was just at Dennis
Yeah.
James, and Lee Thompson was the head judge, and everyone was in the lineup, and like you said, Sandy, he just said, no, ladies, I need you to, because some women will pose like this and different things like that, or this way, and he said, I need you all to the front. So like you said, that's when the judges kind of direct you, and that's when they make their calls, so they can really see everyone's physique in the same way, right?
Yep, exactly. Under the same light, same conditions.
Yes.
Okay. One of the biggest things that, and I can't stress this enough for athletes, that we've been seeing this year, is when the athletes are doing their rear pose, and this actually pertains both to bikini and figure. So, Courtney, yep, the head judge will say, I'd like to see a 180 to the back wall. Okay. What you want to do is, it's not a bend. There should be no bending in this pose.
Like this way. So say I'm to the back, right?
Yep. Yeah. You want to arch that back and pop the glutes. It's not a bent forward.
So it's
okay. Yes. Now do me a favor. Turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Turn back. Okay. Now bend forward a little bit. Because as a judge, as an athlete, you have to remember, the judges are about 2 feet lower than the stage, so we're looking up. And if an athlete bends forward, first of all, we're seeing this much of your body is actually the first thing that we see, which is not what most women want. And even as a bikini competitor, even though we're not looking for size up top, you still want to see shape. And you actually obscure that, because now you've bent forward. Yeah, exactly. Well, it narrows women's shoulders. And it totally does opposite of what you want. And especially even more so, it's more so in figure, because in figure, I'm looking for a V shape.
Oh,
As a
of
judge, I'm
course.
looking. So again, when you start to bend forward, even if it's a little bit, you have, yeah, I meant figure. Yeah, you are actually bringing your shoulders in, and you're making yourself look more narrow and more straight up and down, as opposed to that V.
Yeah.
And we're at the point now, especially at the bigger shows, like here at the Junior Nationals or at the pro shows, the athletes that start to bend forward too much, judges are just going to be marking you down, because we can't see your body to its true advantage.
Yeah, and that's a shame, because you work so hard to be up here, and everyone should be proud to be up on a national level stage, or a regional, or a pro, whatever you may compete in. So to just because you're posing, say your physique is beautiful and on point, and just because you're going to get marked down because of your posing, you really that's huge. That's crucial. And the pro ranks and national ranks, it's posing is everything.
Yeah, and we're seeing, well, especially in bikini. Bikini more so than any of the other divisions.
Right.
Posing plays a big part. That presentation plays a big part.
Exactly.
Because there's such a fine line between some of the competitors, because the quality is so good right now
Right.
in bikini. But yes, I don't know how else to say this. I don't care what your trainers say, what your coaches say, what your significant other says. That bending forward is probably the biggest detrimental thing I see, both to bikini and to figure.
Yeah, I agree.
On that note, it's goodbye from Miss Sandy here, and Miss Courtney. Thank you.
Bye.